Well, hello all my artist friends, especially those weavers. This video is going to apply really just for my friends that are weaving on the loom and are finished weaving on the loom. So here's my weaving, and I didn't get real far, but I decided I just want to have this little guy so I can show you guys how to take your work off the loom, because that's really your last step. Even if you went from here all the way to here. I just did a little, so doesn't really matter. The first thing I want to do is make sure that it's nice and tight together. My next step is I flip it over, and I have these strings in the back. Some of you may have just gone up here, that's fine too. If it's just up here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just snip them. For me, now I'm kind of pressing down because I don't want to move my stuff a whole lot. And I'm just pulling them out. There we go, pull them up just a touch. Same thing down here. And if you pull too hard, you could actually pull these warp strings right out. That would be no good. This one I'll just cut off. I'm not sure if you can even see that down there. Now I flip this over and I can actually pull these out. Notice I'm holding onto my weaving so it doesn't move around a lot. And this is kind of a nice way if you have the strings all the way around, mostly because you have a little bit more now to tie knots with. Flip this side. Come on out, strings. And, whoops. Last but not least, there we go. I can remove my board. Although for you guys, it might be easier if I leave it. There we go, you guys might be able to see a little bit better. Now, if I were to leave it just like this, it would definitely come apart. So what I'm gonna be doing is tying knots to finish. And let's kind of separate the tops from the bottoms. And really all it is tying two pieces that are next to each other. And here I have a little bit of the yarn right there. I could tie that in as well if I wish. So to tie, I cross. We always want to look for that X. And right now this one is over the top of this one. So here's my O. I'm gonna pull it up where it's crossing. And that one that was on top, I'm gonna push under, up, and pull it through. And I'm gently gonna pull it tight, but not hard because this is all still very loose. It is not a knot until you do it twice. So, cross. Notice how the blue is over, this one is over this one. Pinch it. Push it under. Here, I'm trying to pinch it so you guys can see. Under, up, and through that O, if you remember. And gently pulling it tight. Okay. Now, I did these two strings. I'm going to do these two strings. So I'm using this string again. It's all right. Cross it, find the O. And I'm really going to be doing this, friends, all the way across my weaving. If you need help tying your knot, your first knot, get help with. But after that, I really do expect you to be the one that's tying these knots, because that is one of the skills that definitely at this age you should know or be learning. Cross it. Gentle, gentle knot. Do it again. Sometimes it just takes a little tenacity or a little bit of you saying, I'm going to learn how to do this. So I will continue all the way across. And when I am finished tying the knot for this side, I'll tie the knot for the other side. So I'll go on to this side. And this, my friends, is how you can take your weaving off of your loom. One other little quick idea for you guys, if you want. Sometimes I might consider doing like, let's see, ooh, there we go. I might consider adding beads to these strands now. Or I might just clip them so they're all the same length, which is what I'm gonna do. Come on. There we go. It's looking a little better. I'm gonna turn this one. Again, make sure that you've got it a little bit on the tight, tighten it a little bit. There you go. And again, go ahead and tie those knots. So artists, have fun.